Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today is a very special episode of Splat from the Past because I will be interviewing one of the most awesome tough girls in 80s and 90s movies, Jenette Goldstein. You may remember her as Vasquez in Aliens, and she was also in Near Dark, Terminator 2, Lethal Weapon 2, The Presidio, and many others. And I'm having her on the show today to talk about all those great roles. She comes from a very classically trained acting background. Going to ask her about that. She's currently owning a lingerie store chain in Los Angeles called Jeanette Bras. And she's going to be making an appearance at Son of Monster Palooza in Burbank Sunday, September 15th, which I will be attending. And I'm having her on the show today to talk about all of that, and I can't wait. It's going to be fucking awesome. So, here is my interview with Jenette Goldstein. Hey, Jeanette.
Hey, Thomas. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
It's such an honor. Thank you for taking the time today.
Sure. How long have you been doing the podcast for?
Over 2 years now.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of episodes, a lot of great guests. I've been very lucky with it.
Oh, that's great. Where are you based at?
Redding, California.
Oh, okay.
Originally from San Francisco.
Right.
Yes. So, going back in time, what age did you decide that you wanted to be an actor?
What age? Oh, when I was really young, probably. I think there was something in my kindergarten thing where I wanted to be a nurse for like 30 seconds, but 8, 9, 10, grade school.
Wow. Yeah, I was reading that you grew up in L.A., your parents were big theater buffs, and they used to take you to see plays.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they weren't, in the industry or anything, but absolutely, we'd go see plays all the time. So that was really fun. Yeah.
Nice. So you did, you ended up doing school plays and community theater and all that growing up?
Not community theater, just school plays. Just school plays, yeah. I was not a child actor or anything like that. Never wanted to be, so it was really just, school plays. Mm-hmm. And then I went to college. I found out you could actually go to school to learn how to be an actor, and I started doing that. At 16, I went for a summer 10-week session up at San Francisco at the American Conservatory, different things. So, yeah.
Nice. I also read that you competed in drama competitions. Now, what exactly is a drama competition?
Oh, it's funny. In LA, and I don't know if they still have them. They probably do. All those high schools, there was, what was it? There was the Shakespeare competition, and then there was the drama. And drama was broken into comedy, musical comedy, and you would compete. I forget what it was. It was like group comedy, individual comedy, and that's so funny because that's how I met Mayor Winningham and Val Kilmer and Kevin Spacey and a bunch of other people who are going to different schools. So it would be at a school in the valley or different high schools they would have it at, and you would get to know them and compete, and it was fun. It was for us non-athletes.
So what do? They go up there and they recite a monologue?
Yeah. You do. Like it was the Shakespeare Festival. There were the different categories. So it was group comedy or group drama or group historical. I can't remember. And then there was individual comedy, individual drama. Yeah, and you would do a soliloquy, a monologue, and you would compete and go through different rooms, and then they would announce, who's moving on to the second round and who's moving on, and then the finalists, would do it, and then the winner would be on stage and then do their monologue, or the school would do their, there's always a time limit, and it was fun. It was really, really good. I loved it.
Wow.
I hope they still do it. Yeah, it was all the different high schools all through Los Angeles County.
Wow, I wish they had that when I was growing up. I would have had a much better head start on acting.
No.
Wow. So after high school, where did you go first, New York or London?
I went to New York.
Mm-hmm.
I went to college for a couple of years in California, and just basically took drama classes. Then I went to New York, and I did the Circle in the Square professional training program. It was a 2-year program in New York.
Right.
And then following that, I did one more year with a postgraduate course in London at a drama school there. And then at that time I was married. I got married early to an Englishman, and that's why I'd gone over there to complete my education, and then I started working in London as opposed to New York, which I thought I was going to do until I met him and decided, well, I'm going to go to London.
Wow. And was there any students that went on to become successful that you were studying with?
Oh, you mean New York?
Yeah, New York.
It's funny. Linda Fiorentino. I don't know. I mean, you're into the '80s.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You remember Linda Fiorentino?
Linda Fiorentino, yeah, from Vision Quest and After Hours. Yeah.
Yeah. She was the toughest, the coolest gal you could ever know. She was in our group. It's hard. I'm just trying to think. It's true. I think I know exactly when I went to Juilliard. I used to see him over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I was at Circle in the Square. But Circle in the Square, really, I think it was just, at least in my year, in the 2 years that I was there, as far as I can remember, people became producers, directors, casting directors. I'm sure there are many people who are still acting, but you see them, but you wouldn't know their name necessarily.
Yeah, because they probably stayed in theater and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, even in theater, you were doing character roles?
Yeah. I was not ingenue. I was not the ingenue. I was had a sort of quality about me that was not the typical ingenue. It was so. I mean, they say that in acting, like you're casting. Where you are, and so I was definitely more in the character vein.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine by me. It's more interesting role.
Oh yeah, unless you're Gene Hackman and Anthony Quinn, who can also play the leads.
Yeah, but that's men. You could look like them and be a lead, which I would love. That would be amazing. There are very few women who are allowed to be the lead if they don't look like a doll.
Mm-hmm.
Shame. It's a shame.
It is. It's a real big shame.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you auditioned for Aliens, had you seen the first one?
I have. Mm-hmm. That's when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
With my family. Yeah, it was great. I really, really loved it.
This is one of the few sequels that's just as good, if not better, than the original.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I agree. I agree. I don't feel the same way about Terminator 2, though.
Really?
Even though I was in the second one, I still prefer the first one.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Just because I don't know. I think it's the, I really like Terminator 2. I guess it was just a sort of smallness, scrappiness. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. So was this your first movie audition?
It was. Yeah. No, I'd never, I hadn't thought that I would be in movies. I lived in Los Angeles and, grew up there, and I I knew a lot of people whose parents were in movies and on TV and all of that, and if I wanted to, I would have, I guess, stayed in Los Angeles. But I wanted my goal when I was little was, I was going to move to New York, and then later on, I had gone with my parents to London and saw the theater there, and I thought, oh my God, I could go to London. But no, I was completely concentrating. I didn't even know how one got into movies in London. I mean, it was just a complete fluke. Because I was auditioning and doing, theater. In French theater in London, and this was a complete fluke because I didn't even have an agent. I kind of went to like a town call. Yeah.
Oh, was it nerve-wracking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are you talking about the audition or the actual working? Auditions are always nerve-wracking.
The audition, yeah.
And I am naturally, at least growing up, more on the shy side, not a person who'd like, put on shows for people. I like becoming other people. So walking into a huge film set or any TV, and there's so many people there, and it's like the first day of school, and there's so much technical stuff going on, and things that are out of your control, and the amount of money at stake and the time is. I've always had to work on calming my nerves and focusing and working that way. Which theater is nerves, but once you're kind of on there, you're sort of you're let go. So.
Mm-hmm. What was it like working with Sigourney Weaver?
Oh, she's great. Really, really. I mean, you can tell she's a wonderful actress and a great person and hardworking, and you work with a good actor. It's so much easier. Working with actors is really hard.
Yeah.
If you ever get, I've been fortunate to work with good ones. It's it's much easier.
Did she mentor you or give you any advice?
I don't think so. No, I don't. She was in a lot of scenes, obviously almost everyone, and she had just come off 2 other films that she's been doing in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't, because of me being with all of the guys and just how things were, we didn't hang around and socialize on the set or anything like that. There was a definite distinction between the Marines and her, which helped, with keeping in character during the day.
Yeah.
She's always been a great supporter of the actors, and she's a lovely woman. I really enjoyed being with her when I, get to see her over all these years. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was Paul Reiser making everyone laugh all the time?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Very hard to stay in character. I think one of the hardest things was having Bill Paxton and Paul Reiser at my shoulder between everything and making tracks and just trying to keep it together. But yeah, he's hysterical.
Yeah. You had the job of being serious all the time, so that I can imagine that would be really difficult.
Yeah.
You even got to win the Saturn Award for the movie. Were you shocked?
Yes, I won the Saturn Award. I was shocked and honored. No, it was great. It was really nice. I really liked that organization and the guy who ran it.
Ah, that's nice. Yeah, I've heard James Cameron can be pretty tough though. But how does his way of working? How does it go? How does it go well with your way of working?
He works hard and he wants to do the best job he can, and he expects everybody else will, and he's not hard to work with at all. Not if you're not stupid or incompetent. I mean, it's great. He's incredible. I mean, his work ethic and what he demands of people, it goes very well with my style.
He expects everyone. He expects everyone to be hardworking as well.
Of course.
Nice, nice.
Of course.
And then comes one of my all-time favorites, Near Dark.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. How did that come to you?
That came to me through Catherine Bigelow had been working with James Cameron, I think, on the script and different things. And she obviously saw me in Aliens, and she put her in touch with me and sent me the script, and which is amazing. I did not know that they were considering Bill and Lance. It was funny because we were all hanging out at that time a lot around LA. You know, we'd always kind of say, hey, so what are you doing? What auditions did you have? And all this sort of stuff. And none of us mentioned it to each other because we were too embarrassed to explain what it was, but to say, no, but it's really good. It's vampires in a Winnebago, but it's really good. And so one of us kind of sort of let that slip, and then someone said, hey, wait a second, I'm reading for that too. I'm reading for that. So it was really special to get to work with people that you really know well and you'd already had that relationship with. It gives you such a head start, especially since you're supposed to have been with these people for an eternity.
Yeah, the repertory teams, as they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood's got them. Scorsese's got them. All the great directors have them. It's funny because there was a short-lived trend in the late '80s where there was a couple of movies were about vampires in a bar setting. Just before this, there was Vamp with Grace Jones and Robert Ressler, and then came this, and then there wasn't one again until Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez did From Dusk Till Dawn.
Right. I'm sure it inspired Robert Rodriguez. Yeah.
Yeah, was there a lot of night shooting?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I can imagine. So, what was it like to work with Jenny Wright?
It was very sweet. She's for a young girl, she had a lot of experience. She'd been an actress as a teenager in New York and had done some films, and so it was nice to sort of watch her.
Yeah, she's on my wish list of people to interview, and I hope I get to eventually. What was Tim Thomerson like?
No, he's wonderful. I love his performance. That's such a great performance. You know, in the straight man is always hard, and it's great. And he's hysterical too. So.
He was a genius stand-up comedian.
Laugh on a set, you know, and especially if you're doing something very serious. So he's great.
Nice. You did an episode of Max Headroom, Dream Thieves.
Yeah, I did. That was really cool because I'd been in London, and so I was very aware of Max Headroom, and I'd seen the original little clips, you know, and I knew the guy, like Max Headroom, back from, you know, he was a Canadian, and so that was very cool. That was very, very cool.
Yeah, Matt Frewer. A couple years ago, he played Max Headroom in the Adam Sandler movie Pixels. You know, just a cameo, and I was really hoping that they would bring him back again and do it like a reboot of the show or something, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I was a big Max Headroom fan when I was a kid because he did those Coca-Cola commercials and stuff.
Right. It was an interesting character.
Yeah.
That television show was great.
I heard he was in a lot of pain putting that makeup on, though.
I don't know, but I can imagine,
Yeah. Then you did The Presidio, which was a San Francisco movie. What was that like?
What was that like? It was a small part. I get to drive around the Presidio and lay there dead while Sean Connery walked around me, you know. It's every girl's dream. You know, very, very 80s movie, right? That
Very.
movie is so 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Connery and Mark Harmon, that's probably the most odd pairing I've ever seen in movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some. I like the movie a lot, though.
Mm-hmm.
Then you did Lethal Weapon 2. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah. Yep. But that's a, yeah, I did the second part of many franchises, it seems. So.
What was that like working with Mel and Danny Glover?
I really liked Jenette Goldstein. I saw that movie a long time. It was, it's like I said, when you're working with actors, everybody is, Danny's from Berkeley, and people sit around and talk about our kids and when we grew up, just like any other profession in between. It's just a bunch of working Joes. I mean, usually the star doesn't have as much time hanging around because they're in all of the scenes, but you're all trying to make the project as good as it can. So.
And Richard.
I did
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I did I saw Danny Glover. He directed a short film long time ago. I remember he was working with some independent film project. I used to be involved with independent film project in Los Angeles a lot in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That was the last time you saw him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was Richard Donner like as a director?
Richard Donner is very sweet and very, very, really enjoys himself on the set. I really like him. Wants to ensure that everybody is happy and having a good time. Really, really, really liked him.
Yeah, he's a real.
I was actually pregnant during the film.
Oh.
And there was the scene where I had to be in my bathing suit, and but it was okay because it was just at the beginning, but then they all of a sudden had to rearrange the schedule, and all of a sudden the scene was pushed way back, and so at this point I was going to be showing, and so I told the costumer, and she said, okay, we're going to have to tell Dave, we're going to have to tell Richard Donner. Okay, and then but she was thinking of the costume possibilities and how it was going to be shot, and his concern was, does she know who the father is? Like, of course she knows who the father is. It doesn't matter. We'll make it. We'll make it work. And so he's a very sweet man.
Mm-hmm. I think that 2 is the only good sequel. I didn't think 3 and 4 was that good.
I don't think I ever saw. And I saw the first one. I saw the one I was in. I can't really remember.
Yeah.
The other one.
3 is passable. 4, I just think it was overblown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dark, eh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to seeing a new Terminator movie?
The new Terminator movie, yeah. I didn't like the one that Arnold did just before he was governor, the third one, and then that one that came out a few years ago. I didn't think that they were that great. I'm hoping the new one's going to be really good.
It looks really good. It looks really, really good. I was just watching the trailer this morning on my phone, and it was good. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it.
Are you shocked though at how the second one just holds up all these years and just fans continue to love it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like that when I go to conventions. I'm going to one the Son of Mars on the 15th of September.
Yep.
And I was just with all the Terminator guys up in the Silicon Valley Comic-Con, and it was, I'm always amazed that 30 years later, more people are still watching it, so interested in it, and I mean, a good story is a good story, and a bad one's a bad one. So.
Well, like you were saying before, I mean, the first one was such a small, masterpiece, indie masterpiece, and then the second one's over $100 million budget, and it actually makes more money than the first. I mean, that is just such a weird fluke phenomenon that's like never really happened to any other movies.
Well, it certainly took the film to a huge audience and the whole story, and
yeah,
no, it was great. It was it's really. It was, like I said, I can't wait to see the new one.
Mm-hmm. You think maybe Arnold's star power had something to do with the second one being so huge?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I just thinking Linda, and Eddie. I mean, I thought he was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good in that, and so is she. So, I mean, yeah.
What was Alexander Berkeley like to work with?
I love Xander. Yeah, he's great. He's a really good friend of mine, and we just work. He kills me, I kill him. Different things. We're always saying please. He's a really talented artist and a wonderful person. And I'm so sorry for him that he had to deep throat that knife for that long. But,
yeah.
The actor's life. No, he's great. He's really a wonderful person.
Yeah, every time I see him play a psychotic, I'm not surprised because he plays it so well. But then when I see him play a good guy, I just laugh because I'm just so not used to seeing that.
Yeah. Well, that's the character actor's life, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, when he did this Tom Hanks movie, Volunteers, back in 1985, where he played his kind of nerdy roommate, every time I see it, I just laugh because, he plays psychotics all the time and plays them so well. Just seeing him play a nerd.
I haven't seen that, so I'll have to catch it.
Yeah. It's a funny movie.
He's always playing, I was in some kind of, was that Donato? Yeah, it was. Donato and Daughter. I did this film. It was a TV show here, but it was a film in Europe. It was with Charles Bronson, Ms. Delaney, and I was killed at the beginning, of course, as always. And he was the one who was murderous. He joked that he was actually getting to wear a suit. He was a businessman. I mean, it was okay. So he raped and murdered nuns and things like that. But he was in a goddamn suit this time. Anyway.
That's funny. Do you remember the episode of MacGyver you did? Mm-hmm. How was that experience?
Just barely. I barely remember it. I do remember that. I mean, as far as television shows, I think every television series I have been in, I've been in the very last season of it. I don't know if I have a curse on it, but it was the last season, and I had never watched it, and neither had the two other sort of character actors. We were in our trailer just kind of talking about stuff, and like from the three of us, we were like, he's not a cop, is he? No, I think he said, is he a spy? And we were like, the three of us are trying to put together. He's like, you think it's a gun, right? Doesn't it put stuff together? So. She's embarrassed. I mean, I probably obviously should have watched it, and I did know, but I didn't know as much as I felt like maybe I should know. But it was a fun role. It was fun.
Yeah, it was in the last season too.
Yeah. I think in the last season of I was in the last season of 24. I was in the last, ER. I don't know. I maybe that's why I stopped working. Maybe they got wind of it, and was like, no, my God, she's gonna kill this.
Yeah, the actress who played the voodoo lady on that episode, Mama Lorraine, Kimberly Scott. I interviewed her this summer. Sweet lady. She worked with James Cameron on The Abyss.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
She's very sweet.
She is.
Yeah.
So did it get to a point where movie and TV roles were drying up and you decided to go into the lingerie business?
Yeah, well, like I said, I grew up in LA, and I had, friends whose parents were actors, character actors, and so I knew the business. I knew that, as a woman, at a certain point, depending on how well you age, there's a big dry period, late 30s, early 50s, and then maybe you'll come back and do the judge role or something like that.
Yeah.
But so I started writing and teaching and directing, doing things that actors do and to keep busy, because there's nothing worse than just waiting around. I mean, that's just boring. So, but as far as this idea I had for these bra shops, that kind of came out of the blue, because it was just that I needed a bra that would fit me, and I knew the kind of service I wanted and the environment I wanted to be in, and I don't come from business people, and the business people that I do come from were not very successful. My grandparents were pretty poor, and that was always the joke. But it was just, crazy idea, but I was really passionate about it. And my husband, who is also not a business person, he's an artist, a fine artist.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, I don't know, let's do this. And so it became kind of like an art project. And he designs it. We call it retail theater. I cast the people, hiring people. And it's been incredibly interesting. I mean, I have just gotten back into doing, in 10 years, and I've just started as a voiceover agent and started doing voice work, which I really love. This I can be even more character, and no one has to see what I look like, so
yeah.
I can hide even more. But I'm amazed how creative business is and entrepreneurship. I mean, I guess I would say, duh. I mean, if you know business people, which I don't, they would tell you that. But you're creating something, and there's also this sort of very simple cleanness of, you do a job well, you work hard, and give you money, as opposed to the vicissitudes of the arts, where, you can be incredibly talented and do well, but it just, there's only one person who gets the job. So,
Mm-hmm.
My store's called Jenette, and we have 3 in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
One on the west side, one on the east side of the city, one in Pasadena. We're opening one in the Valley in Burbank next month. And we are also set to open one on the East Coast. But I can't see exactly where it is until we sign a lease. So definitely in expansion mode. And that's what I've been doing for the past 10 years.
That is wonderful. Yeah, a lot of actors that left for a while and getting back into the game, a lot of them are doing the voiceover thing, and they find a lot of satisfactory in it.
Absolutely. Like I said, I just started doing it, and I had done it, but not with a focus when I first came to Hollywood. I'd done a couple of games and cartoons and things like that, but I'm enjoying it. It's the first time I've ever enjoyed auditioning. Because I hide, they don't know, and behind the mic, and it's good. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I will be heard on some games or some cartoons, and commercials are even fun to do. So anyway.
Yeah, I do this joke.
Great talking with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. And so September 15th, you'll be at Son of Monsterpalooza in Burbank. I will be there all three. I'll be there all 3 days, and
Fantastic.
I want to come and at least get a selfie with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Robert Patrick's going to be there, and Danny Cooksey, and it's so long. I love doing conventions. I mean, it's great. It's wonderful meeting all the fans, and it's great meeting people that I haven't seen for a long time, actors, or like Dario Argento's going to be there. I'm like,
oh yeah,
oh my God, so I'm a complete fangirl as well. So definitely looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, the Phantasm's 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
Seymour and Audrey from the original Little Shop of Horrors. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a great.
Get out.
It's going to be.
The film is from the play.
Oh, from the Roger Corman film.
Oh, from the Roger Corman. Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's going to be an awesome weekend. But Jeanette, I thank you so much for coming on today. I would love to have you back on in the future to talk about other rules we didn't get to.
Okay. All right. Nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you too, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. Well, there you have it. Jenette Goldstein. Ain't she a sweetheart? Thank you so much, Jeanette. You're a very nice lady, and you got great anecdotes there, and I can't wait to meet you in 2 weeks. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, add me as a friend on Facebook, join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes.